And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Frozen Factory. Well, I'm prepping some material up here for the big push into the next tier of cargo systems, smelting. We're really going to revamp, really redo how we do the smelting process over here. While we do have some material coming in, it's not nearly enough. 3 smelters? Are you kidding? 3 smelters is so far away from what we actually need that it's a little insane. So here is my plan for smelting. And I'd like to do this with titanium as well, although I'm a little cramped for space. I'm going to have to move this whole setup over here eventually because titanium is going to go in here and smelt in this direction because nickel is going in this direction. So I want to leave myself some space. What I'm thinking is we are going to use mine carts to load the ore and deliver it because we're going to have so many smelters. It would be a little insane to expect, hundreds and hundreds of tubes to deliver all the material. So what we're going to do here is give ourselves some space. So the mine carts are going to wrap around, come through here. So this will be hoppers. This will be minecart track. I want to give myself a little bit of room. Let's see, a little bit of room because I'm going to do some fancy stuff in there. And then like right here, I think I'm going to move out and hopefully, oh, there's another orbital debris. All in all, last episode, I collected the few that I could find, and I got 61 in total. So let's see, we want to go 5 out, like that. But, so this is the minecart track coming in here. This will be a corner to go in there. So this should be good. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all of this I need to take out. And frame rate is a little bit shaky sometimes, depending on what I'm looking at. Okay, now for the induction chargers. Let's zoom in here. Oh. Now for this last one, I want to do it one at a time so it builds right. Otherwise, you're not guaranteed that it will build right. So there are 3 induction chargers capable of charging 15 smelters, and we are going to use all that. We are going to put 15 smelters down because once these are upgraded, each one of these is going to be able to deliver 1,000 ore every run, and it moves twice as fast. So right now they're only 5 meters per second. And they're actually going down 730 meters. You take that to 10 meters a second, and it only takes 73 seconds to go all the way down, and then 73 seconds to come all the way up. So it's a couple minutes, minute and a half, to do let's see, 73, minute and a half, 3 minutes to do a round trip versus 6 minutes. So it's makes a pretty big difference. And with minecarts loading, we'll be able to distribute that ore fairly quickly. So we are going to need, I already have 3, so I need 12 smelters. Bars and ore smelter. So I want 12 of these, because I already have 3 down there. I don't want to get too crazy with it. And I need another 12 of these. Do I have enough? I think I do. Do I have enough for... I might not want to push my luck. But it does increase the smelting speed. These other 2, these last 2 don't actually increase the smelting speed. So I usually stick with these and then leave it at that. But for now, until we get more resources, I can always upgrade them later. For now, we're just going to stick with these. And so this will be hoppers. This will be motorized conveyors. This will be hoppers. This is going to be our smelters. Oops. Just like that. So this is a pretty hopper intensive build. I mean, so many of these smelters, it's pretty crazy how many hoppers that you go through, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade tin, because I knew I'd be going through so much tin and iron for all these hoppers. And let's start the minecart system. So I want one of these, load station. I'm gonna need 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna need 15 of these, and I can make 25. But I'm also gonna need 15 unload stations. I don't have enough for that. There's some more. I really need to get a Falcor system up. Now that my filters are all up, I really need to get that going. Probably next episode we'll tackle that project. So I want 15 of these. I want a depot. I just need one of these. That actually puts the minecarts on the system. And I also need some material for this project right here. But it's really expensive. Like, that's what, 512 pods? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so now I am going to commandeer this one for track, load, unload, and load. Okay, and I got hoppers. So hoppers are going to go all along here. And then my unload stations are going to go here. Oop, that would have been bad. Now I could add another cargo lift, but I'm really going to opt out of that little idea for now. So we want, oh, that was actually right away. So we're going to have more hoppers here, but these are going to be loading stations. And then this is going to go right into There. There we go. So I essentially want no more cargo lifts. Is this going down? It is. I'm going to pick this out. Oh, this out. Is this going down? This is going down. I want to grab this one out. Is this one going down? Oh, this is unloading. Okay. We'll let that unload. I want to put more hoppers here. I can actually put them over here now. That should unload that and allow me to grab it. Let all that stuff smelt, because these hoppers aren't going to move. We're going to keep these hoppers here. They're just going to change. Oh, no, that goes here. We want this there and this there. Same with this system here. We want one there. One there. And usually with these smelting setups like this, I go crazy with how many minecarts I actually put on the system. So I might put, even though there's 15 load and 15 unload, I might put 90 carts, in this system. That way there's a huge backlog. If this system ever backstuffs, it will backlog, and I'll have all those mine carts full, ready to unload as soon as I kick off the system again. Okay, so this is done. This is ready. Did I grab any nickel? I haven't yet. That's awesome. So I'm going to put this here. A depot there, and you put the minecarts in there and they'll unload here. So it'll unload in this system and allows me to use these track for some special track later on once I research that. So I'm going to need a lot more hoppers here. And these are all going to be remove only. So those all should be remove only. Okay. And I need a whole set back here. Oh, there we go. And these are all going to have to be add only. Yay! I try to make a little rhythm out of it. Otherwise it can be annoying. Okay, grab the nickel and the titanium, because I am pretty low on all that. I'll grab a little bit of iron, some gold. Now that I'm using a lot more gold, I'm using it to make gold wire and the PCBs that I'm going to have to use for upgrading the minecarts. Because as you can see, the minecarts, we go here, not minecarts, the cargo lifts. You see these need a Mark V induction? Well, those ain't cheap. Mark V induction is 8 Mark IVs. Mark IVs is, so it'd be 16 total Mark IIIs, plus all this gold wire, conductive PCB. It's just a lot of material. It's a lot of material to craft. Let me grab the nickel that's in there. I don't have very much inventory space. For some reason I have gold on me. Where did I pick up that gold? That baffles me sometimes. I don't need this anymore. And one more. Yeah, I don't know where I pick up that material. I shouldn't be picking it up when I'm looking in this process here, but for some reason I am a lot of the times. Just randomly pick up gold or other ores. It's not always gold. Are these empty yet? Holy cow. I think they would be by now. The other thing that I need is motorized conveyors. I need 15 motorized conveyors. Do I even have the resources for that? Motorized conveyor needs an advanced filter. Okay, so let me grab some servo motors and advanced filter. I might have enough. So I need 10 here. I need those. And those. Oh, I did have enough. Awesome. Okay, advanced. That's motorized conveyor. You have to use motorized conveyors. Otherwise, it just can't move the material fast enough in order to process, in order to keep up with a smelter with a purple top on it. So I use motorized conveyors to make sure everything is maximized. And now is this ready to go? Okay. Let me close out this here. All right. Finally done with this whole process. We break some of this down. Maybe it'll help my frame rate a little bit. And let's break these. And I think I probably picked up some nickel. Yep. Okay, now we need minecart load station. Whoa. That was a impromptu placement of that. There we go. Doesn't really matter which way they're facing. I could have them like that if I wanted to, but I like to face them like that so I can see in there. Just a matter of preference. Doesn't matter how these are pointing either. A minecart coming in through here will be able to unload on these tracks, no problem. Okay, we have a whole setup now. The only thing left is to power these inductions under here. These induction chargers. That's the only step left. Oh, I don't have the last one over here. Is this empty yet? So I can take these away. Save me a little bit of time. And of course, I'm going to have to rewrap all my conveyors and all that kind of stuff around because I'm now going to have all of these. But that's okay. I can just pick it up right here, branch it off. Not a problem. Is this empty yet? Yes, it is. I'm going to grab you. I'm going to put you away. take that nickel. Thank you very much. And I'm going to move these over to here. And the 2000 slot hopper will go right somewhere like that. So all these will feed into here, and then this can branch out and do whatever, or go into mass storage, or do whatever. But I don't really have the time, because it's time for the end of the episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.